Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. How about he picked up career win number 150? That's not an easy thing to do. He'd like nothing more than have a good one today and get number 151 in the books.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Miami, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Set to go now, Leo Estrada, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Lewis Brinson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. JT Realmuto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Adam Conley gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Estrada scoops it up onto first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman.
And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Segura is there for it, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 1 hit in 22 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Realmuto, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murphy over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1. is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Brian Anderson. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. So 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Let's go, DC.
Standing in now, number 12, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Scherzer comes set, 1-0 on its way. Left side, but well foul. Castro stands at second with two gone. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maben in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Goodwin, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullish hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brothers take a seat.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 61.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Adam Conley. First delivery to him on the way. Swings through the slider there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Gene Segura standing in. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding in once again, Leo Estrada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Segura is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Victor Robles digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Castro waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A bouncer up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Howie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie Kendrick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. .30 pitch. Splits the plate for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Lewis Brinson as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Let's go nuts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit back up the middle. Defoe gloves it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Scherzer's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Defoe fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-1. Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Segura has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. Down the first baseline. Anderson comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Pitch on the way. Slider up that he gets a call on. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, number 12. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Maben leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Gene Segura would be next. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped him up, but this will land untouched. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kendrick is in pursuit, but this will land out there just foul. Another full count pitch home, and he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Gene Segura. It was a walk in his last trip. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
High and deep to right center. Kendrick giving chase. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Leo Estrada, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
0-1's the count. On that one. Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Struck him out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Brian Goodwin. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
Outside. 3-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Victor Robles digging in now. And that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs, you tell the first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Popped him up. Realmuto is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Nats leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 58, Jeremy Hellickson.
Ready once again, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Lewis Brinson.
First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Zimmerman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Realmuto, base runner at first with 1 out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Here comes another 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at bats so far. Hellickson pauses. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Wilmer.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Brinson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped. Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And the 3-1. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 1. Cameron Maben.
Up next from Miami, Cameron Maben. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Here we go.
And a neck high fastball that time. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Come on, Nats, let's go.
The 1-0 home.
That's a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
down now.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looking at his career totals, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
Come on, let's move him, guys. Strike.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Maben on second. Conley is over at first with one away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Leo Estrada. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now the relay home, and Montero's tag will be applied a fraction too late. He's in there to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Riding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's over 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 55, Tom Kohler.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Skied into straightaway right. Maben is there. 1 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Segura for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. He'll start us off in the 8th.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hellickson gets the sign. Here's his offering. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in now for the Nats, Miguel Montero. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Segura calls for it. 1 out.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder.
Now batting, Victor Robles. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. There's a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Sean Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins, number 12. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kelly, 33 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runners are at first and third with none out. The 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Defoe onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
1-1. Taken, strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Maben over at second. Giavotella at first with no outs. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot down the line. Oh, look at Rendon. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Coda Glover takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 30, Coda Glover.
Leo Estrada will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Men on third with 2 down.
All right, let's go.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Before the 0-2, a look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Nationals nothing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71, Drew Steckenridge.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The high fastball is in there.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maben is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Marlins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adam Conley earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.